Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you the eye of the Lord Jesus Christ. And contrary to the video that's moving through YouTube at this point, I do not believe that this eye of Christ represents either a planetary system in front of a sun or the eye of Horus. I do believe, in fact, it is the eye of Christ, and I will explain to you why. Immediately thereafter, I explain to you that there are two types of circles emanating from the pupil itself. Some of the circles are concentric in nature, which means they are circular in nature, and some of the circular patterns are convex in nature, which means they are curved more than circular. Those are the two types of circular lines that you see emanating from the pupil. For instance, the eyelid that you see before you is convex. The circles around the pupil itself are concentric. There are two different types of circles, concentric and convex. So the eyelid, being a convex circular type of line, is depicted and is easily readily seeable in this depiction as an eyelid, and immediately above the eyelid is the eyebrow. This also appears to be the right eye of Jesus Christ, because if you'll notice, the inner and outer parts of the eyelid are shaped slightly different, with the inner part being more angular than the outer part. The outer part being the part of the eye that would be closest to the ear, the inner part being the part of the eye that would be closest to the nose. The part that is closest to the nose has more rings. There are 5 individual tiny little rings to the nose side, and there are less on the outside, and that is how you depict the differentiation between the two. Moving on past that, the pupil is not blue as is stated in the video. It is a combination of green and white. At no point is there any blue in this video, because it's not enhanced one bit. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point I want you to pay careful attention to the configuration of the eye itself, and this would be probably the most definitive drawing that I have ever seen of an eyeball, with the eyelid, including the eyebrow, and the pupil is shaded like that in such a manner that if you were to blow it up, you could almost not tell the difference that it is in fact a fabricated item on a piece of cloth. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the eye of the Great Pyramid. It is not the eye of Horus. I believe it is the eye of Jesus Christ, emanating from heaven with the light around it, emanating from a portal around the eye itself, as if the eye was in front of a white light portal. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point, today is December 6th, 2011. My name, as you well know, is Michael Fazio, and you're in for a shock, because now I'm going to show you my eye. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Fazio from Key Largo saying, I wish you a Merry Christmas. And I hope that I have cleared this eye problem up, because I have seen the light, ladies and gentlemen. And at that point, I bid you a good day. And I need to get a bigger camera.